Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did. And I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. So, why was my weekend so good? Well, that's because there was a whole lot of wrestling this weekend. Yes, whether you're an AEW fan, NXT, WWE, whatever, there was wrestling for someone. For me, it started Saturday night, watching the Saturday night main event, and overall, I thought the show was good. Sucks seeing Seth Rollins injure his leg again, so that kind of put a damper on things. And got to see Goldberg wrestle his last match, although he lost, but I had a feeling he was going to because Gunther is just red hot right now. So I had a feeling they weren't going to take the belt on him and put it on Goldberg for one night. So, but overall, show was good. So really enjoyed that. Then last night was the WWE Women's Pay-Per-View Evolution, and I started watching it, and the show wasn't bad. It was my internet connection, and I was trying to watch it live, and since I don't have Netflix, I had to find a stream, and maybe it was just a really dodgy one, but it kept buffering and this and that, and I couldn't watch it. I could not watch the show, and it really sucks because I was live last night for a bit with Stix G and Jason of Canadian Card Breakers, and then I was trying to find a good stream and everything and whatnot, and I just couldn't find one, and that's why I backed out of the live early. So anyone who was there last night and you were wondering where the heck I went, now you know. But so I sort of watched the beginning of the first match, which was the triple threat for the women's Intercontinental Championship. And then since I couldn't really watch anything after like the first maybe 10 minutes, I watched the pay-per-view in full this morning. And I thought it was good. My favorite match was the main event, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the belt, for the Women's World Championship. Was not expecting that ending, but overall was a damn good match. So, yeah, that's that. All right, so enough wrestling talk, although I'm sure there's some of you out there who do enjoy it. Today, we are digging into, indeed, some backlog mail. However, I did get this in the mail today, so we'll open this at the end. But yes, today is a backlog mail day. But before we get to any of that, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not open anything or look at anything until we have our card of the day. And today's card of the day is one I showed off on Friday, and it is the newest auto in the collection. It is from 2020-21 Ultimate Collection. It is this beautiful signature masterpieces gold auto of Mr. Goalie himself, one Mr. Glenn Hall. Yes, sir. So, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go open up the packages and whatnot, get all the cards out, go get myself a little drink, and we're going to look at some goodies. Alrighty? One sec.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Got myself a little drinky poo, and now I'm ready to rock and roll. So, folks, when I start things off, I like to let you know if things are going to be, all hockey related or all baseball or a mix of both. I like to let you know what we're working with. And today I got a mix of everything. I got football, baseball, hockey. Hell, I even got some mythology on the end of it. You'll see what I mean when I get to that. But we're going to kick things off with football since I only have one card to show off. So we have here a 2005 Topps. So that's when Topps was celebrating their 50th anniversary. And I don't know if they did it with baseball, but at least with football, I love the big silver stamp they were putting on the cards to show, it's their 50th anniversary. This is also the black parallel. I have the base version of this card, but due to, a late night at work, scrolling through Twitter, seeing what people were selling and whatnot, I came across this and I was like, well, I do PC that guy and I don't have that card yet, so I guess we're making an offer. And the guy took it, so I have here again a 2005 Topps black parallel of Chicago Bears legend, Hall of Famer, the one and only Mr. Brian freaking Urlacher. You see what I mean by that silver stamp celebrating the 50th anniversary? I love that. Again, I don't remember if they did that with baseball. They probably did. I just don't remember it. But I think that's freaking cool. Now on to hockey. We got a 3-card trade here. This is from Trading Card Database. So we kick things off with a 24-25 Upper Deck Series 1 UD portrait of one Mr. Cole Caulfield. Needed that one for my PC. And then we got a couple of Young Gun reneweds, starting with Teuvo Teravainen and Captain Nick himself, Mr. Nick Suzuki. Yes. So there we go. Now on to baseball. Though, mind you, all the baseball cards I'm showing except 2 are actually first pitch cards. But we start things off with a couple of 2017 Series 2 first pitch cards. So we got Ty Pennington, Tom Lehman, and one of the most famous strongmen I know, one Mr. Brian Shaw. Yes. The mountain of a man that is Brian Shaw. Oh my God. The stuff he lifts. If you ever see him on YouTube, it's mental. And I don't know if he actually went through with it, but I know a little while back I was watching some of his stuff, and apparently he was trying to cut enough weight because he actually wanted to try MMA. And I'm like, okay, Brian Shaw wants to try MMA. The guy is what, 6'6", 6'7"? He's a monster. And I'm like, he wants to step in. Oh my God. So again, I don't know if he actually went through with it or not, but I'm just trying to mentally picture that a guy that big stepping into the octagon. I'd be like, yeah, no, I do not want to fight this man. So anyway. And then our next package here, we kick things off with another first pitch card, but this one is from 2016, and it's from Update, and it is one Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal. Yes, sir. Then we got a 2020, was that 3? Yeah, 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary of Mr. Mike Yastrzemski. Needed that one for the PC. And we got a Topps Now for the collection. I don't try and go after all the Topps Now cards, but there's certain ones that stand out to me, and I'm like, yeah, I want to get that one. And I like the quirky ones, again, the Eclipse, Gronk throwing out the first pitch at a game, but he spikes the ball. There's the little, there's one of the, there was a cat running across the baseball field. It's the little ones like that. I'm still trying to find the New York Mets, the hot dog one. There's one, I think, coming out. I forget what team it is, but they have like a lucky penguin, or so, it's the weird ones like that, or ones celebrating something in baseball history, like Jackie Robinson Day, Roberto Clemente Day, whatever. And this one falls into those. It falls into that category. This Topps Now card features the legendary Josh Gibson, and when he became the MLB career batting leader. So when I heard about this one, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get that one for the collection. And then when I was talking about mythology, well, it's one of the last cards I needed for this little set from 2019 Allen and Ginter, a set by the name of Incredible Equipment, and it is Merlin's staff. Yes, sir. The wizard himself, Merlin. So, there you go. See? That's it. There's some mythology on the end of it. And now, I'm going to put those there. And we're going to crack this bad boy open and see what's in here. I have a feeling there's an autograph in here. A Hall of Fame autograph. Yes. If I am correct, that should be what's in here. And I believe it should be baseball, too. So, I'll let your imaginations run wild a little bit while I open this package and get the goodies out. Okay, let's see here. Excuse me. I gotta deal with some blue painter's tape. Actually, I could probably get around that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Old Buck to the rescue here. Okay. That. And that. Okay. Almost there, folks. Almost there. Okay. This should come out. Oh, wow. Very nice. Wow, he went like all out to protect this thing. Very nice. Just get the painter's tape off here. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that was in there too. Excuse me again. Okay, so for starters, we have here from 2001 Topps. Well, 2001 Topps Archives. And it's a Carl Yastrzemski. And that's the 83 Topps design. So that's his last year. But it has the big archive stamp on there. Very cool. I didn't have that one. So there we go. But the big meat and potatoes of this whole thing, as I said, it is an autograph. It is from 2017 Topps postseason Okay, let me try that again. 2017 Topps postseason archive signature series, numbered to 99, and it is of Dennis Eckersley. Yes. Now I do already have a Dennis Eckersley autograph of him in a Oakland Athletics uniform, but when I saw the guy had this on his for sale for trade list, and I was like, it's a Dennis Eckersley autograph. I find Dennis Eckersley has one of the nicest autographs out there, so I'm gonna make a deal on it regardless. And when I saw that it's him in a Red Sox uniform, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, being a Red Sox fan. So, it's a win-win. So, and there we go. So, that's all I got for you today, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments below what you enjoyed out of this video, whether it be this Dennis Eckersley autograph, our card of the day showing off Glenn Hall here, some of these first pitch cards, Brian Urlacher, whichever. Let me know. Sound off in the comments below. As well, before leaving, make sure to dip on down into the description. Had to think there for a second. Dip on down into the description of today's video, as well as every other video that I post, because there are a ton of links down there to a bunch of awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but again, if you'd like to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, make sure to click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. Hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. Until then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!